Nice to see you again. I figured I'd do a couple things. One being a soft speaking video, just making some sounds, and making an update video. I'll also warn you, I'm still not used to soft speaking, so I'll probably transfer into whispers many times. Also, try not to be as bothered about my wig as I am. That's the only thing I can recommend. I'm really thankful for the attention that the channel's gotten over the past few days in particular, because I've only been doing YouTube about a week, which you can imagine almost being at 200 subs after a week is, it's something. It makes you think too much, but I am really thankful that people like my videos. I've been seeing a lot of really nice comments. Only a couple weird ones. You know who you are if you're watching, I'm assuming. But otherwise I'm really, really happy. I'm glad people have been liking my shorts in particular. They've given me the freedom to try out a lot of things in very short form ways, and also people have told me what they want long videos of, which I will be doing once I feel a little bit better and trim my fucking wigs. But it's just gonna be a relaxing thing before I go off to D&D and stuff today. So it's gonna be miscellaneous sounds, just until I can get my footing. My next few plans for videos, at the moment, are some things related to the that whole skisses thing. And then a couple other ones like water sounds and some other miscellaneous things. I also do have some plans for for some fast and aggressive videos. Mostly probably make them like a separate thing in the title for anybody who wants to avoid it, because I really like that kind of ASMR, and it's just harder for me to do. But I really want to get involved with it because I really like all of the like following triggers and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. You can see the fridge, motioning the wrong way, the fridge of doom in the background. Again, if you'd seen any of the ones where it's constantly making noise. Maybe it's making noise right now. I don't know. I'm half deaf, I can't tell. So I just wanted to try out some things. Let me know if the camera tapping is something you like. So every time I pick something up, something else is going to fall, I guarantee it. quiet back there. YouTube community pages aren't open, unfortunately, until you reach 500 subscribers. Once that's open, I'll probably be way too addicted to doing, like, polls and stuff. Just to figure out what people want to see, and any tips and things I can get. One of the other things I wanted to talk about was how I got into ASMR, because it's not a recent thing. Like, I think a lot of people that are ASMR artists now that are relatively new, I've heard that it's a pretty common theme that they just didn't have the equipment or the ability to do it for a long time. Which is true for me too. I had been watching ASMR since I was in high school. And I got introduced pretty early on by Heather Feather, as I know a lot of others were. But I actually got introduced to the concept of, like, binaural audio and things like that from when YouTubers I'd watched at the time, Dan Howell and Phil Lester, when I was a teenager. They did a 3D audiobook trailer for their book. And I listened to it and I got that ASMR feeling. And I had been feeling that off and on my entire life. It was this relaxing, calm, blissful feeling that I just wanted to... I'd been looking for the name of and failing my entire life, and there it was. I was getting it from this, and a lot of people in the comments were talking about search up binaural audio if you guys like this, search up ASMR. And I was like, what the hell is ASMR? And I ended up finding that pretty iconic haircut video, or audio rather, the really old, by internet standards, barbershop video. And I sort of found, after that, a couple videos by Heather Feather, just before I think she went on hiatus. And it was really good for me, and I was really happy about it, and I wanted to share that with other people, but I couldn't. I had a pretty poor laptop at the time, and I wasn't able to do much on it. And then I eventually got a better one, and when I was getting into other things like VTubing, I got a Blue Yeti, and the rest is history. I didn't exactly intend for it to be like a resolution or anything like that for 2022 to get into this, but it ended up being really cathartic and really good for me. I had just gotten out of another ear surgery, so I'm still able to hear significantly less than I was otherwise afterwards, and so ASMR has been a lot harder for my brain to adjust to. But I get to do that for other people, which is a lot more fun for the moment. Took a lot of the little Legos out of this. thus far, my longer videos are mostly me rambling, which I kind of like. I think it's good for when I'm getting my footing on things, that I just have the opportunity to experiment, do whatever comes to mind, and then my shorts are where I can experiment with things. It's really good for me, I think. I've said that like 4 times. But I'm gonna finish up all this, post everything, and I would like to ask if anybody has some favorite, more like obscure triggers that they like, because I really like trying to find solutions to those obscure triggers. And somebody is talking in the other room. But yeah, if you have any like obscure weird triggers, anything like that, I'd really love to know. I love learning about that sort of thing. And I'll probably, if I miraculously get access to community posts in the next few days and remember, I will post about it too. This wig, I love this wig. It's very soft, but it's everywhere. It's very new, so I haven't trimmed it. But whatever. I hope you're gonna do well, you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cutie. And I'll see you